Satnam. Let's talk about egos today and a meditation to help eradicate the ego. In fact, this meditation is called that. It is called Ego Eradicator. What is it going to do for us? I want you to think of this meditation in this way. The earth has an atmosphere around it. The sun sends its light, its rays, its warmth, but it also sends its radiation. And when the radiation comes our way, the only thing that's protecting us from those harmful rays is that atmosphere around the earth. Now, we have the same thing with each one of us. We have this field that's around us, and it's been called different things by different yogic philosophies or practices or whoever you may talk to, but there is a field that's around us. What we call it, let's not get caught up in what it's named. Let's just know that there is a field that's around us. This meditation helps you to sort of act as the atmosphere in a very similar way that the earth is its atmosphere, protects it from the sun. This meditation will protect you from negativity that comes at you, towards you. You got a neighbor that's bugging you, you got a coworker, family member, it doesn't matter. When people start bombarding you, it's like radiation that gets through the Earth's atmosphere. It causes damaging effects. So the idea is to not allow those damaging effects to happen to you. That's what this meditation is fantastic for. It helps you to stand your ground, give yourself a strong force that's around you, create some protection. So let's tune in and describe how we're going to do this. Adi Mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, which by now you should know is recited prior to every single Kundalini meditation or Kriya. So rub your palms together. Create some heat. And then press your palms together. And then take those palms at the level of the heart. Take your thumbs, press them up into your sternum. Relax your shoulders. Your chest is out, your chin is in. You're sitting tall. Taking a nice, long, slow, deep breath through the nose. And then exhale. And then inhale again, long, slow. And exhale. And then we breathe in to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Breathe in deep. Now breathe in deeply, hold the breath. Exhale. Okay, so this is done with a mudra, hand position, and a breath pattern technique, pranayama, called breath of fire. First, let's start with the hand position. The hand position is this. You're going to take both hands. I'm just going to show you on the right. But you're going to take both hands and you're going to fold your hand down so that your fingertips are in touching the pads of the hand. So you're just going to fold them right down. Thumb sticks out straight. For all you people who remember the fans, Arthur Fonzarelli, or up. So thumbs up, out. Doing that to both hands. arms are going to come up as we hold this position so that we form a V, which is about approximately a 60-degree angle. No bend in the elbow, straight elbow. So we sit like this in this position. Our eyes, they're going to be closed, and all of our attention is going to be imagining that there's this arc that is connecting our thumb tips. So our thumb tips have this arc that's kind of connecting it over our head as we hold this position. So even though your eyes will be closed, all of your attention will be up in this area, allowing this to happen. This is what's building that field, that magnetic force, that energetic protection that we're looking for. That's going to build it all around us. So that's the hand position, that's the arm position. Eyes, again, closed, but focused attention upwards. The breath pattern is a breath of fire. So what breath of fire is, for those of you who are unaware of it, is an even in and out through the nose with one nose length, meaning one sniff, in and then out, in, out. So there's no emphasis on the exhale nor the inhale. The emphasis is on matching that breath. Now that breath can be done with a speed sequence of either once a cycle, twice a cycle, or 3 times a cycle. Cycle being 1 second. So one cycle would sound something like this. So 1 inhale, 1 exhale, and 1 second. 2 cycles would sound something like this. Inhaling and exhaling twice in 1 second, and then 3 would sound something like this. 3. You're doing 3 cycles, 3 inhale, exhales in 1 second. Pick what's comfortable for you. If you're just starting out, 1 second of 1 cycle breathing in and out, that's fine. I usually fall somewhere in that between 2 and 3. I find 3 a little bit too fast, 2 just slightly too slow, but somewhere in that 2.5 just right. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to breathe in and out, but match that breath even. Now what's important is you want the exhalation, you want your belly going in. So for just a second, if you just breathe out sharply through your nose and then push in your belly at the same time, we want our belly coming in. So let's do that again. The inhale should just kind of happen naturally. So if we push in and then let go, and now we've developed that breath pattern. It's not so much the movement of your belly that you're looking for. There'll be a slight flutter up here in your diaphragm that'll kind of happen naturally. But just understand, when you start to learn how to do this breath, you want your belly coming in as you exhale, out as you inhale. And this is how you breathe anyway, or ought to if you do not. So when you're breathing long, slow, and deep, you would breathe out, but your belly gets distended so that you can allow your diaphragm to push down, which pushes your belly out and allows the lungs to open up. So we're doing the same thing we would do if we were doing long, slow, deep breathing, except it's just a very short pattern. It's just this in and out, in and out, in and out. So breath of fire. And it's just practice. So just breathe. At whatever pace is comfortable for you. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that for 3 minutes as we hold that position. At the end of it, I'm going to ask you to breathe in deep, hold the breath, and then we're going to try to attempt to touch our thumbs together over our head, and then we'll extend our fingers, but don't worry about any of that because I'm going to walk you through it. So let's get in a comfortable sitting position. Cross-legged. If you're in a chair, please don't use the backrest, sit forward, but let's sit tall, chest out, chin in. Let's get our hands, both hands in the position where our fingers are down, and you're holding this very strongly with the thumbs extended. And don't forget that you want this connection, like this rainbow arc over your head as your elbows are straight. Eyes again close, all your attention above this area so that your thumbs form an arc. So let's sit tall. 3 minutes of breath of fire. You ready? Let's go. Inhale deep through the nose. Inhale deep. Hold the breath. Now, without looking, try to connect your thumbs up over your head and try to get them to touch in the middle. And when they've touched, extend the rest of the fingers up tall, still holding the breath. Reach as high as you can. Stretch, 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 stretch. Holding the breath. Exhale the arms down. Catch your breath. Just breathe in and out naturally. And then that's the end of the meditation. So, if your thumbs didn't touch, if you weren't looking and you whoop, you missed them, which oftentimes that can happen, know that your field is off. And that's why you're doing this meditation. You're doing this meditation so that you can build this field so that there's no gaps, no ozone layer breaks. When the thumbs come together, you know your field is strong. So if you can just touch the thumbs, you know you're good. If all of a sudden you're missing for some reason, just know your field is off, okay? Success at this is being able to sit tall. Because when you first start learning to do this, your arms are going to fatigue, your shoulders are going to fatigue. But if you learn to sit tall and allow the spine to kind of carry the weight of the arms just kind of just end up hanging out there so that your attention will be able to be focused up through here. So don't forget, when you're in this meditation, the breath of fire, it's important to do it correctly, as I've already talked about. Think of this arc in this area up through here as you're doing this particular meditation. That's where your focus is. And then it's just practice. Try it, see what it does for you, and see how your protection starts to feel different and the people around you start to feel different towards you as well. It works fantastic. Do it to begin your day. Do it every day. As always, I wish you well. Sat Nam.